There's a term for what's happening with GTA 6 right now, and it's not just games are expensive, it's called Enshittification. Coined by writer Cory Doctorow, it describes a very specific three-stage pattern. A platform or product starts out great for its users. Once it has you locked in, it gets worse for you, to make things better for its business customers. Then, once everyone's locked in, it gets worse for everyone, to extract as much value as possible before people leave. GTA 6, the biggest entertainment launch in human history, is running that exact playbook before the game has even come out. Stage 1 is the part you already loved. 13 years of build-up, 2 trailers that between them have pulled in hundreds of millions of views, $1 billion+ budget. This is Rockstar at their absolute best, and nobody's disputing that. That's the point of Stage 1. It has to be genuinely great, because that's what earns the trust you're about to spend. Stage 2 is where we are right now. Standard Edition, $79.99. That's already a new price ceiling for the industry. But the real move is the Ultimate Edition, $99.99. And it's not selling you extra content, it's selling you back content that already exists in the world you're walking through. A full tattoo parlor with 50 designs, a hair salon, 2 entire mod shops, a whole clothing store. Rockstar has confirmed that if you buy the cheaper version, you will see these places, and you will not be able to walk into them. That's not a bonus tier, that's the base game with rooms nailed shut and a key sold separately. Then there's the disc. Buy the physical edition and open the box, and what's inside is a piece of plastic with a download code on it. You still download the entire game either way. Sony has already announced they're ending disc production completely by January 2028, and GTA 6 is a major waypoint on that road, not a coincidence next to it. Here's the part that makes this feel less like a creative decision and more like a financial one. When GTA 6 pre-orders sold out within an hour, Take-Two's stock jumped 11%, and Wall Street analysts raised their price targets, some as high as $300 a share. Analysts pointed to the exact reason why. Skipping the disc doesn't just prevent leaks, it eliminates the retailer's cut entirely. And it kills the used game market permanently. No trade-ins, no second-hand copies, no borrowing your friend's disc. Every single copy of this game, forever, generates revenue that used to leak out of the system. That's not a security measure, that's a margin strategy wearing a security measure as a costume. And here's the uncomfortable part. None of this is hidden. It's been reported everywhere. Rockstar hasn't tried to bury any of it, and it will not cost them a single sale. Analysts are projecting $3 to $4 billion in revenue. People are furious in the comments and pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition in the same breath. That's not hypocrisy, that's literally how Enshittification survives. It doesn't need everyone on board, it just needs enough people to pay anyway, because the alternative is missing out on the biggest cultural moment gaming has ever had. Scarcity that doesn't even exist is driving people to pay $120 on eBay for something you can buy at retail for $80. That's not a market responding to supply and demand. That's a market responding to fear of missing out, which is a much easier thing to manufacture. This is the part that should actually worry you more than the price tag does. Every publisher in the industry is watching this launch right now, and the entire industry has a track record of learning the wrong lesson from a launch like this. Remember when $60 was the ceiling for every major game for almost 2 decades straight? Then it became $70. Now the biggest game ever made just set $80 as the new floor, with paywalled in-world content on top. That's not the ceiling moving once. That's the ceiling teaching every other publisher in the industry what they're now allowed to try. Play it too. But being excited for GTA 6 and being clear-eyed about what Rockstar and Take-Two are actually doing here are not opposites. The industry is going to spend the next 5 years pointing at this launch to justify decisions you won't like. Worth remembering that now, while everyone's actually paying attention, because that's the only moment anyone ever is.